Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Becoming Steve Jobs by Brent Schlender and Tetzeli, a bold reframe of one of the most mythologized innovators in history. While most books focus on Steve Jobs' genius and perfectionism, this one tells the story of his evolution, from a reckless, immature visionary to a wise, reflective leader who helped build Apple into the world's most valuable company. In the next 5 minutes, I'll break down key lessons from his journey that any entrepreneur, leader, or creative mind can apply. Let's jump in. Jobs didn't become great in spite of failure, but because of it. After getting fired from Apple in 1985, he founded Next and acquired Pixar. Those years humbled him, sharpened his management style, and taught him patience. Quick action. List one major failure in your past. What skill or strength came out of it? Reflect on how it shaped your current mindset. Steve always had vision, but early on his impatience and inability to build strong teams held him back. When he returned to Apple, he prioritized people. He handpicked leaders like Johnny Ive and Tim Cook, then gave them space to thrive. Quick action. Ask yourself, am I obsessing over product and ignoring people? Identify one teammate you can empower this week. One of Steve's greatest skills was saying no. Whether designing the iPhone or reimagining Apple stores, he fought to eliminate clutter, physically, mentally, and strategically. Simplicity became Apple's DNA. Quick action. Look at your calendar or product backlog. What can you eliminate or postpone that doesn't directly support your core mission? Jobs was famously intense, sometimes too much. But over time he learned to channel that intensity into purpose rather than personal friction. At his best, he lit a fire under people without burning bridges. Quick action. Next time you're frustrated, ask, is this about ego or excellence? Then reframe your feedback around improving the work, not venting emotion. Jobs wasn't building gadgets, he was building a legacy. He thought in decades, not quarters. Even when Apple was cash-strapped, he invested in design, culture, and deep integration across products. Quick action. Write down where you want your current project or company to be in 10 years. Now reverse engineer the boldest first step. Jobs lived at the intersection of technology and the humanities. He cared as much about typography and intuition as he did about engineering. That balance made Apple's products both beautiful and powerful. Quick action. Audit your current skill mix. Are you too deep in code or design or business? Schedule time to explore the other side of your craft. Perhaps the most powerful theme in the book is that Steve matured. He learned to listen, to mentor, to trust. The brash young founder grew into a wise, disciplined, legacy-driven leader. That was his true genius. Quick action. Ask yourself, how have I grown as a leader in the last 5 years? What old habits still need to go? Fail forward. Treat every setback as a classroom. Build your A-team. Vision means nothing without great people. Simplify everything. Edit down to essentials in design and life. Use emotion as fuel, channel passion into product, not politics. Think decades, act boldly. Design for long-term legacy, not short-term applause. Balance art and science. The magic happens when beauty meets logic. Evolve constantly. Growth is the real competitive advantage. Becoming Steve Jobs reminds us that greatness is not a fixed trait, it's an evolving journey. Steve wasn't born a legend, he became one by learning, failing, reinventing, and aligning genius with growth. Choose one lesson from today, maybe simplifying your strategy or taking the long view, and let it guide your next decision. If this inspired you, hit like, drop your favorite Jobs lesson in the comments, and subscribe for more book-to-action breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and remember, it's not about being brilliant today, it's about becoming someone who keeps growing tomorrow.